WNBA Free Agency has started. And boy, I feel like I was waiting since Thursday. WNBA draft season, which is also very exciting. But without further ado, let's get into some WNBA Free Agency. Now, most of the players, the core players, the franchise players are staying with their teams. There's a lot of players that are going to different teams because there's a coaching change. So we're going to see a lot of star players, all-star level players switching up teams. There's been trades. The draft is coming up, like I said, so it's very exciting right now. But if you've never seen me or you've never seen this channel, welcome to Game on the Line, where we talk about basketball news. We talk about NBA, WNBA, college basketball. This is going to be the go-to channel for all things basketball. So if you enjoy this video, make sure you like, comment your thoughts about the video, and subscribe. I hope to see you in more videos. But without further ado, let's get into some WNBA free agency news. Because the WNBA is expanding. We're getting we had an expansion draft. We're getting more teams down the line. But let's get into this news. So April 10th, we found out that the Sky were in conversations with Skylar Diggins. April 9th, we found out the Sky were in conversations with Skylar Diggins, and that the Sparks have strong interest in Nneka Ogwumike. She's going back to LA. You know, that was said to be true a day later, right? And then Azurá Stevens won't re-sign with the Sparks. Wings have expressed interest in Shakira Austin. The Liberty fully intend to re-sign Maureen Johannes. Gabby Williams not expected to re-sign with the Storm. Brianna Jones to sign with the Dream. Alyssa Thomas to sign with the Mercury. Natisha Hardeman expected to sign with the Storm. And Marina Money Mabry, a 2-year deal, max contract with the Tempo. Brittany Sykes to sign a 2-year max contract with the Tempo as well. And then we have the Liberty has expressed interest in Monique Billings and Alicia Gray to sign a 3-year deal with the Dream. And then we have Jewel Lloyd to sign a 3-year contract with the Aces. Then we have Naz Hillman to sign a 3-year contract with the Dream, and then Enrique Ogumawale to sign a multi-year contract with the Wings. And then we have Kelsey Mitchell to sign a 1-year Supermax contract with the Fever. A max and a Supermax are completely different. Supermax is essentially more money. So here's to the deals where, you know, those were the rumors before, but these are now the deals. Natasha Hardman to sign with the Storm. She's going to be a Storm. Jessica Shepard to sign a multi-year contract with the Wings. Elizabeth Williams to sign a 2-year contract with the Sky. Chelsea Gray to sign a 3-year contract with the Aces. Jordan Canada to sign a 2-year contract with the Dream. So pretty much the Dream are keeping their team together. I think it's pretty much the same team. You add in that Angel Reese trade, and then you cancel out Brittany Griner, who's going to the Connecticut Sun. Then we have Julie Allman going to the Tempo. Azurá Stevens signing with the Sky. So now this is present day. So all these things are going to happen. Azurá Stevens to sign with the Sky. Maria, I don't know how to say her name. Maria Conde to sign with the Tempo. And Olivia Nelson-Ododa to sign with the Sun. The deal is expected to be 2 years. Lexi Hull to sign with the Fever. So they're pretty much keeping their same squad together. And then we had a trade that where the Chicago Sky, I don't know what the Chicago Sky are doing. They trade away Angel Reese. And they trade away a future first-round pick to the Mystics again. I think this is the 3rd time they're trading a pick to the Mystics, a first-round pick. And don't forget, that's the Sarah Strong draft. That's the Michaela Blake's draft. And who knows, maybe Juju Watkins is like, I want an extra year. Maybe she comes out in 2028. So we don't know what players will be available, but we know it's going to be a very talented draft. So kind of skeptical about where they value JC Sheldon. I do like JC Sheldon, but I just don't know if you give up a first-round pick for her in 2028. Like I said, notable Sky first-round picks traded to the Mystics. Now this is almost 3 years in a row, right? 2025 was Sonia Citron. They swapped the rights for 2027 and 2028. Citron, who was very good her rookie year, averaged 15, shot really well. And then we have Monique Billings signing with the Fever. Dearica Hamby said she's coming back to LA. She's going to be a Spark. Then we have Jonquel Jones is going to sign a multi-year deal with the Liberty. And then the biggest domino to fall, I think, in my opinion, I did not see this coming. Satu Sablé is going to the Liberty. Now, maybe she knows a thing or two because her sister won a chip from the Liberty, so she probably gave in a good word. But this is crazy. So now Satu Sablé joins the Liberty, where they would have Brianna Stewart, Sabrina Ionescu. I'm not sure who else is coming back. They're gonna get another guard, or don't forget they have Leonie Fibic as well. So that's a big lineup. I don't know if all of them will start, but if they do, that's like 3 people over like 6'3", 6'4". So that's gonna be it's gonna be hard to defend. They're definitely gonna be a big team, a long team, but I'm excited that Sablé is going to a team that's going to contend. And who do you guard? Because if you have Sablé, who plays the perimeter, you have Fibic, who can shoot, Brianna, Jonquel, everyone on that team can shoot. So they all, like, all 5 of those players play, they can all shoot. So we'll see what happens. And then another big pickup for the Sky. This is the least they could do, right? They traded away Angel. You needed an all-star player with Skylar Diggins. So yeah, Skylar Diggins is going to the Sky. I don't know if I love it. And then we have Erica Wheeler going to the Sparks. Now we have to talk about the Sparks real quick. Let's talk about the Sparks. Just on the topic of the Sparks. The Sparks went from rebuilding a couple of years ago. Right, they had 2 picks in the top 4, Cameron Brink and Rickea Jackson. They said, no, we're trying to speed this thing up. We want to trade for Kelsey Plum. They get Kelsey Plum, and then a year later, they're still not satisfied. So it looks like they're going in a win now mode, where they have Kelsey Plum, they have Ray Burrell. They might trade Rickea Jackson to get Ariel Atkins. That was a rumored trade. It's not set in stone. Now they have Neko Gumeke, Dearica Hamby. So they just look like they're in win now mode. And all these players are 31 plus, 32 plus. So I don't see a lot of these players being there long term. So they're definitely looking like their window is 2026, 2027. So we'll see what happens. I'm not a big fan of them just throwing their future assets completely out the window, but we'll see what happens. If you can win now, why not? And then we have Shakira Austin signed a multi-year offer sheet with the Tempo, but the Mystics have 2 days to match it. So what that means is the Tempo offered her, whatever deal. So say it's 2 years, $2 million. The Mystics can be like, we want her to stay. So they'll give her the same sheet. They have the right to match it, or they can give her more money if they want. But yeah, we'll see what happens. So now we have Gabby Williams, very sought after player, good 2-way player, gonna be really well for any team to start right away. The Vegas Aces, the Valkyries, or the Lynx. In my opinion, I think she needs to go to the Lynx. I'm not sure who they picked up yet. They've been pretty quiet, in my opinion. They do have the number 2 pick though. So we'll see what happens there. I think she fits that team where if she can play off a fee defensively, that would be it would be hard to score on those 2 players. But the Aces, right? They brought back Chelsea Gray, Drew Lloyd, and then the Valkyries. I think she fits there too. The Valkyries are going to play hard. They're going to be a hard-nosed team. They were very successful in their first every year in the WNBA, so we'll see what happens with them. But hopefully Gabby is on a contender. And then Ryan Howard, of course, is signing with the Dream. We knew that. And then Bridget Garleton is going to sign with the Fire. Same thing with Carly Samuelson. And then, oh wow, just 1 minute ago, Veronica Burton signed a multi-year contract with the Valkyries. So maybe a 2 or 3 year deal. In my opinion, I think she was the best player, or the most consistent player on that team. Can really handle the ball, can pass the ball, loves to compete, loves to fight. So I'm excited to see her continue on this team. And hopefully they just keep building this team. I don't know if they're gonna do it through the draft or they're gonna do it with veterans and things like that. But yeah, so that's pretty much it. A lot of teams. So I think the best teams right now, I would say, are the Dream. All right, they're keeping their core together. Looks like the Aces are keeping their core together. The Liberty are keeping their core together, as well as adding Satu Sablé, which the biggest domino to me, the biggest surprise. The Lynx have been quiet. Connecticut, not sure about their future. I don't know if they want to go all in right now. They're probably gonna wait it out until they get to Houston. The Fever pretty much keeping their same squad together. But yeah, that's about it. That was just a quick recap on WNBA Free Agency. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you like, comment down below your team, and how do you feel about them? Give them a grade in the comments below. If you enjoy basketball talk, if you enjoy women's basketball or NBA basketball, like, comment, subscribe, and hopefully we'll see you in another video.